Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here and welcome back to another video. So in this one we're going to finish, I think it's Heroic 4, might be wrong about that one, might be Heroic 5, but I think it's at the very least Heroic 4 on this account, and we have a lot of stuff that we need to take care of. First of all, Boss Joker has been a nuisance since the very first day I got into tier 5, because the problem with this dude is, he's easy, he's definitely easily one-shottable with the let's say League of Anarchy team, but at the same time with the Harley Quinn League of Anarchy team, but at the same time I don't have any gears on Raven on this account, and I don't have high passive stats on this account for my characters, so one mistake will pretty much kill any character that I have. So with this one I put Joker because the previous attempts with Harley went well enough, but she would just randomly die, and Joker, unlike Harley, does have some defense in there. I did not put any defense on Harley because usually Harley just locks the enemy into an infinite combo. Gonna tank that with Raven, and we got the Regen Matrix. Somebody suggested in the previous video, like, Sigvald, why don't you use Nora Snow Globe in terms of revival instead of Regen Matrix? I don't like to use Nora Snow Globe to revive characters unless it benefits them directly, like for example the clones for Deathstroke and Sakman. The Regen Matrix is far more straightforward of a thing. You get killed and you revive with a certain amount of HP. With Nora Snow Globe you get a clone in there, then you're going to heal for a bit, then you might get another clone in there, then the clone might get one shot and your character might get tagged in. I don't like that. I like certainty. With the Regen Matrix I do have that level of certainty and it's quite reliable. Lost Darkness stacks, and as you can see we're trying to play this very safe, and we kind of have to. And this is the peak performance gameplay we can have here, where we locked him into pretty much tagging from a block infinite combo, and he can't move from the right corner. So this is where we need him to be, but at the same time we kind of got to this point a little bit late. While the damage that we'll do here will be quite decent, might not be enough to finish it. And yeah, Harley would have done so much more. Most likely should have still used Harley regardless of the previous two fails. But having to just spam Raven League of Anarchy here with limited success really slowed down the progress in terms of the other bosses, sadly. But yeah, it is what it is. Special line there, less of Joker back in. By the way, passive stats for this rate on this account are going to be level 4 God Killer and level 2 God Killer mostly. In this one, for example, we have only a level 4 God Killer because we don't have room for the level 2 one. We have 3rd level Dark Metal cards, which will be used on every single damage dealer except for Sakman, he will use Nora Snow Globe. And yeah, it went well enough, could have gone better, could have gone worse, but I just cleaned this up afterwards with the Batman Ninja fight. Now moving on to the next one. So here we are going to have a little bit of a cyborg fight. We have Brainiac Collector in there and Red Hood. Red Hood is there for the time extension, Brainiac is there to increase our lethal attack damage, and Collector is there to deal damage with the Dark Metal cards equipped. And again, he's not the best damage dealer in the world, but he's simply the only legendary character that I have with gears and upgraded and built towards being a damage dealer, so he will do, before I find something better for Brainiac. Brainiac back in there, special 1. I'm just cycling them in and out since I can't combo and chop Cyborg really. I mean, I could try to with Brainiac because he's got fast hits, but I just don't want to bother. So one more second will be done. There we go, super move of Red Hood as well. This was a good transition from one super move to another actually. Brainiac in there, special 1, we're at 10 lethal stacks, and now we just push him to the corner. And here it worked, here it really worked. We're going to look at a different example of this where it just doesn't work, but here the infinite combo from a special 1 actually worked, because you guys ask me a lot, why don't you use the special 1 Sigvald to do infinite combo? Did you know that Collector's got an infinite combo with special 1? First of all, if you can combo and chop the enemy, the special 1 infinite combo is by far not gonna be the optimal damage, or far better off using the 3rd special. And second of all, calling this an infinite combo would be a huge insult to other infinite combos, because as you can see, it just randomly stops working here. We're going to have a better example of this in the fight that I'll show you a little bit later. But yeah, this went well enough, we did a decent chunk of damage here. So yeah, 84, not too bad, not too terrible. Now we got this dude, so this is the story. We have Flash here with a decent amount of health left, and we have 6 teams available. The plan is use 5 teams to kill this dude, and then we can use the last team to kill Deathstroke. That's the plan. Let's see how it goes. The last team that I'm going to use to kill Deathstroke is going to be League of Anarchy Raven. I know it's wishful thinking in terms of a one-shot, but we can only hope. Over here, he's gonna use super move, but I'm gonna let King tank that. We get the first clone in there. Clones are not gonna have a good time against Boss Flash, but there's not much we can do about it. Because he's not combo interruptible and he has specials that can be used from anywhere in the field of battle, so it means he can literally use specials from the other corner. So backing off and trying to re-engage a combo after we have high energy is not going to be a viable strategy. Neither is jump attack lock, because we're not really going to lock him with jump attacks, because he attacks fast and he will randomly use specials, even while we try to spam jump. There's special in there, re-engage the combo. Dr. Fate back in, Koan back in, third special. Dr. Fate gets back in there. And boy, he jumped over that third special, my bad there. I think I did it with a little bit of a delay. But yeah, that's as far as King goes. I was expecting a little bit more than 250, but we'll have to do with that. Sorry if that was too fast and you might have missed it, but yeah, my bad. And now with the Batman Ninja team. Again, Dark Metal cards on Catwoman. And this is gonna be rough, because look, Catwoman is going to be very, very fast at doing her basic attack hits. You're going to be able to more or less constantly combo interrupt this man. But at the same time, if we fail it once, it's not gonna be good. Still worth trying to, because if we block specials, it's actually worse than if we get hit by specials. Because it will trigger a free third special that will most likely get blocked, and it will pretty much lock me into an infinite combo of using free third specials that do not damage, and I don't want to do that. The real threat here is, if we fail though, is going to be his special too, because he can stun us with that. But it seems to go surprisingly well actually. Helmet dropped again, third special. And yeah, I messed up just as I said it was going well. Thankfully he missed. With the special 2, it's enough to miss on the last part and there's no way he can stun me, and even if he does hit the last part, it's still chance based. So I might still be fine after that. There's special in there. Combo interrupt again. Combo interrupt again. Second special. Combo interrupt yet again. And yeah, that's as far as Batman Ninja thing goes. Again, this went pretty well, actually. 163, that's not too bad. Now Server Banshee teams. So for the Server Banshee team, we have Reverse Flash, who's gonna have a God Killer anyway for the passive stats. I'm not down for putting God Killer just to enable the infinite combo, but since the God Killer is there anyway, we might try to do a little bit of an infinite combo with Reverse Flash, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to do it and change my Server Banshee team gameplay. I'm gonna do the normal gameplay and see if I can fit it in. So the combo that we would do 3 hits into a swipe right, 3 hits back off while blocking, swipe right, it's gonna work every single time, as long as the enemy's got the block disabled. But that doesn't help much here, because we can't swipe back into a block after the combo that we do, because we do tag him from a block from Server Banshee. So the only infinite combo that God Killer enables is going to be to just continue hitting. You tag in, swipe right, 3 hits, and then you continue hitting and you hope you hit faster than the enemy, because they can't block. And it seems to work most of the times. Sometimes when it doesn't work, it's mostly because the God Killer is still chance-based, so there's still a chance that we don't disable the enemy's block, and that seems to be kind of the only time it fails, when the enemy's block is not disabled. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now we need to push him back to a corner. I messed up there and got hit, and that also power drained me a bit, which is not ideal. Server Banshee trying to push him back a bit. There's special, into a special 1. Real Slash back in. Re-engage the combo. Throw Banshee back in there. 203rd special. And we get hit with a stun, but thankfully we don't get stunned. I don't know why we got hit there. I think it was a delay in terms of a special. And it spiraled a bit out of control, but it's fine. We're alive. And I did special 1 there by mistake. My bad. Definitely my bad there. But yeah, now that we're done with the garbage gameplay, let's move into some proper gameplay, right? Reverse slash back in. Continue the combo. Third bench back in there. Third special. Got him block into a jump attack. Special 1. Block that. Reverse slash back in. And there we did not disable his block at first, so that's why he was able to block there against chance base, but we were able to do a swipe down and pick up the pace from there. Combo shot again. Third special. Jump attack, special 1. Hero slash back in. Continue the combo. Third special. And yeah, this went well enough, I guess. Especially for a fight that wouldn't really seem ideal for Server Banshee. Like, I used to say that Server Banshee is good in fights that are very, very ideal, but she seems to be good in a lot of scenarios, so yet again you need to be able to use her at a pretty medium to high level to get the most use out of her. If not, you're still gonna be locked into most optimal scenario type of character. Now Collector here, so in this one I'm gonna fully commit to it. I'm gonna fully commit to the infinite combo special 1. We're just gonna try it, okay? I mean, not at the start. At the start we're still stacking lethal with Brainiac. Gonna back off a bit. Re-engage the combo, special 1. Keep in mind we have 2 more fights to kill this dude. And then we have to move into Deathstroke or fail the goal that we have put on ourselves. Though it's not a big deal, it's not like the story is ending, I could just kill him after refresh, but I just like to be as optimal as possible. Special 1 there, Brainiac back in, special 1 again, 7 lethal stacks, Collector back in there, third special, block there into a Brainiac tag in, special 1, block that, Collector back in there, special 1, Brainiac. How many lethal stacks do we need here? We're at 9, so it's almost there. Third special again. Brainiac for the last lethal stack, and he'll also tank super move. I wanted to have Red who tank it, but at the same time I fear that he might die before doing his super move. So we risked it with Brainiac and it's fine because he did not die, so that's pretty chill. And there it was my mistake because I tagged him 1 additional time even though we were at 10 lethal stacks. My bad there. Super move. There we go. Also gonna eventually tag Red Hood in there. Special 1. Special 1 is very good, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the infinite combo, quote-unquote infinite combo that it does. But it's very good at generating power and at pushing the enemy to the corner. Also got the Red Hood super move in there, so at this point there's nothing that Collector needs anymore, so we can transition into solo Collector gameplay. Now special 1. Perfect power steal there. Keep pushing him. Another special 1. That did not power steal, but it's fine. Re-engage the combo. Another special 1. Yeah, here, let's count how many times this works. It failed already once. Now it was successful. It failed again. Special 1. It failed again, he's hitting the damn air. Fails the 3rd time in a row. And this just randomly happens. Like, you saw that in the previous fight, it was fine, and I'm doing the literal same thing. It has lower than 50% success rate. Now it's exactly at 50 if you count the attempts. But boy, Sigval, why are we not using the Collector infinite combo? Because it's dog shit, that's why. We're literally at 50% success rate still. 4 fails and 4 successful ones. Boy, this is not reliable. I don't like stuff that's not reliable, and yeah, this was garbage. That's why I'm not using it. There you go. Now for the next fight, I used the Justice team, and why I wanted it to be very safe. because they did not need to do much more damage, they just needed to be able to do it and not die before they get to that point. Flashback in there, gonna block that, trying to gap close into a special 2, and we managed to stun him. We're going to spam special 2 into a stun. I don't usually do this. I mean, I do this in fights that are not easily combo interruptible, but usually I stay away from the special 2 type of thing because it's one of those weird ass percentage chance to stun that's... You don't want this. You see that? That's a red flag, because some of them just don't stun, even though it says at some point when you keep upgrading it, oh, it's gonna have a 200% chance to stun the enemy. Nah, bro. Nah. It's still gonna randomly fail, and I don't know why. But yeah, we managed to accomplish our goal. We have killed all the sub-bosses with only one team left, and that being the League of Anarchy. And we're up against Deathstroke, but this is gonna be a rough one because, as I said, Raven is gearless, so we need to be very, very careful here. Raven special 1. Tag DPI to tank that. DPI doing a few hits. Raven back in there. Special 1. Again, had to tag in EPI at this point, but she was fine in this tag, and she'll get close to dying in one tag, but not much I can do about that. Raven back in there. Special 1. 3 darkness tags. Now we can tag Harley in there. Again, Dark Metal cards on Harley, Regen Matrix on Raven at level 10, and level 4 God Killer on EPI, so we barely have any passive stats. Special 1 there again. 4 darkness tags. There we go, special 2 stun him again. Doing a few hits, dealing massive damage already. Raven back in the reset darkness, and she'll tank the super move. EPI couldn't tank it. And we have Regen Matrix on Raven, so that now Raven will get back to almost full HP after reviving, and if she gets like one shot, she'll not trigger darkness to heal herself, and darkness will not expire. Special 1, and here I had to tag EPI randomly, because I didn't want Raven to get hit or even block that. And that was not an optimal tagging, but she was fine. She survived that, that's why I tagged EPI, not Harley, because I knew EPI could take it. Harley back in there, doing some combo, Raven back in there, special 1, and now he's in the corner. Unless we mess something up, there's nothing he can do here. Special 2 almost died to a delay on the special 2 press. After getting him to this point where it's the easiest to finish the job, and dying to a special delay, to a special failing to activate on point, I would have been so mad, but fortunately enough, that's not the case. Now special 2 in there. Swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right. Raven gets back in there. Special 1. Harley back in there, special 2. Swipe right, tap 2 times, swipe right. Another special 2. And another special 2 because I did not want to tag Raven back in the hazard dot area because I thought she might get killed. And still... no damn Deathstroke on the secondary. Boy, I really need it on the secondary account. I don't care on the main, but on the secondary, I really, really desperately need Deathstroke. Please. Please, it's Heroic 4 at this point. Please. I need Deathstroke. I need Deathstroke, boy. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
This is the future.